Hi and welcome to Let's Talk eBay. My name is Pasini. Today is July 24, 2019. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and come back for more. This is from the New York Post, and if you want to check it out, the URL is https://NewYorkPost.com, or you could just do a Google search, or you could read it off of here. You don't have to go to the website. That's totally up to you. The only time I would stress you going to the website is if there was a video there, or there was some active hyperlink and you want to click it on and check it out, because a video, even though you could stop it and stuff, you can't. You know what I'm saying? These are active hyperlinks in here. But anyway, it goes on to say here, collector Miles Nadell buys rare Nike Moon shoes for a record of $437,500. This story came out July 23rd, 2019. Okay, and it goes on to say a wealthy entrepreneur and a collector paid $437,500 for a pair of Nike Moon shoes at auction on Tuesday, smashing a world record for the highest amount paid for a single pair of sneakers. Now, I'm not going to read too much into this, folks. You could read into it. I'm just sharing this information with you guys out there. If you want to go down, check out. There's not really much there to look at here. This is basically it. So if you don't want to go to the website, you could just basically scroll down, stop the video, and read it yourself. But let me see. Now my computer is acting up. This is what's been happening lately, folks. I don't know. I don't have that many windows open up. Okay. I don't know what's going on here, but my computer, I think it's time for a new one because, well, not that I want to buy another one, but my computer's been acting up really crazy these days. Anyway, but look at those shoes though, huh? Those sneakers. Ugly and dirty. I mean, not for me. I'm not saying it in a mean way, but I tell you the truth, I could think of better things to do with $437,000, like help my kids out with college, trust funds and stuff like that. But hey, that's me, But anyway, I want to share a story. So let's bump out of here. And the next one I go to is, let's see here. There's a couple stories. Oh yeah, if I can, let me just close this out. Let me go to this one first here. Check this out, folks. These are 15 the most ridiculous eBay listings here, right? It says the 15. Oh, let me give you the URL. It's https. Well, actually, just cut out that part. www.therichest.com. It says the most ridiculous eBay listings that you have to see to believe. This came out. Wow, this was an old one, but they reposted it recently, I guess. Well, the date over there shows October 22nd, 2016. All right, I guess they want to do a repost. Okay. Anyway, I'm not going to read all of this here, but it goes on to, I'm just going to read a little of it. It says, thanks to the internet, we have websites like eBay and Craigslist that get millions of user traffic every single day. And while this is great for those websites, it doesn't stop them from being home to the weirdest ideas on the internet has to offer. eBay specifically has fallen victim to being a home to some of the weirdest listings you can imagine. It says, I've gone through the pages of eBay's related sites, and eBay itself compiled a list of eBay listings that you would have to see for yourself to believe. All right, I'm not going to read all of this here. I'm just going to show you the things. As you can see here, they got Obama toilet paper. And we're going to start moving. Well, actually, this is just to scroll down. Here now, this is they're starting right now. Okay, okay. I guess this is it. 15, chunk of Mars. Okay. We're going to start a weird one right off the bat with the chunk of Mars. Right, and believe that, and I'll tell you another one. I could say you the Brooklyn Bridge. Yes, believe it or not, a chunk of the Mars, a planet Mars, was listed sold. Oh gosh, I didn't get a chance to read all this. It was sold on eBay. While this may not be the weirdest item ever sold, eBay further research shows that the listing was put up at a starting bid of $450,000 and was eventually sold at said price. Wow. Okay, I didn't read the whole story. I didn't get a chance to look at this here, folks. Here's another one here, number 14, grilled cheese sandwich. Now, I remember reading about this here a long time ago. This is the one that they said they seen the Virgin Mary on it. And the company, I think, the goldenpalace.com paid for it. They paid a whopping $28,000 for it. Could you imagine that? For a grilled cheese sandwich. That's one of my favorite sandwiches, too. Anyway, so it goes on to say here, what's the other part here? There's another one here, I think. The winning bid originally was put for $99,000. Well, geez, give me a break. This is crazy. That's really crazy stuff here. All right. Anyway, I'm just scrolling through here really quick, looking at this, scanning here. But, well, this is the one I want to talk about anyway. But that's what the Golden Palace paid for it. It was $28,000. It supposedly had the Virgin Mary's face on it. Apparently this one here don't have it. The other one here, Forehead ad space. All right. Upon finding it there, it says upon finding out about this listing, I was curious how common it was for someone to use their forehead as ad space. And to my surprise, it's fairly common. Apparently, the concept of a forehead ad space goes back to 2003, when an article talked about the use of foreheads for ad space. I'm sorry, folks. The eBay listing is in question was put up by a man named Andrew Fisher, who eventually sold his forehead to Snorstar for nearly $40,000. Wow. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to look at this. I just find it amusing. I remember the Twinkie story, though. Here's number 12, Twinkies. If you recall, a few years ago, Twinkie said there would be no more, which prompted a huge uproar through social media, which aggravated customers and Twinkie lovers alike. I did like those there myself. Not only that, but it spawned a couple of listings on eBay that were selling Twinkies by the pack. Unfortunately, none of the listings were successful. However, some of the listings were selling boxes of Twinkies that expired or not in the $200,000 regions. Okay, I don't know now. This I don't think they were getting that much for it, but yeah, I'm not going to read too much into this here. But I know I remember this here at one point. People were selling them here. They were getting some crazy money. I don't know about the $200,000 thing, but anyway, let's move along here. Nickelback shot glasses. They don't really have a price here from what I don't see, but apparently this is what was selling on there. One of the things that sell. I'd like to look at things that have prices with them. Here's one over here, number 10, jailhouse toilet. Okay. It says this one was a pretty shocking one to me, mostly because it had a common place and it has become a sell jailhouse toilets through eBay. Reading along on there, I'm not going to read the whole thing. Let's see here. Then it goes on to say the stainless steel toilets are going for no less than $300 and sometimes even more. Okay. You know what? Anything goes basically, right? Here's number 9, a bar of soap. Oh, jeez. Okay, it says over here, in case you're stressed over whether you smell decent, exact opposite thing, you ought to do this by looking on eBay for a bar of soap. Actually, simply drive to a couple of minutes to your closest market. I assure you'll spend less for more than you would pay. I go to the dollar store, get 3 packs of soap for $1. Palmolive too, no less. Anyway, then it goes on to say, yeah, I'm skipping around, folks. The specific bar of soap I'm referring to was recorded on eBay and demonstrated that it had a bit of Nord off it. Less than certainly the bar was recently sold for 6 cents, without doubt. Okay, well, anyway. Here's one over here, number 8, Sasquatch on toast. Now, you know, I mean, what are the chances of this happening? You know what I mean? I'm not going to get into it. I'm going to keep my opinions to myself, but hey, whatever, you know? But look at this here. Sasquatch on toast. And that's supposedly what the final bid was for $33.35. Whatever. Oh, yeah, ended up selling for the final bid. Okay, all right. Well, for a piece of toast. Boy, I tell you what, people, it's nice to have disposable income. Here's one over here, 7, graphing calculator. Keep in mind, the middle of school is possibly high school. The cool children were the ones with the massive graphic calculators. I generally was a fan of them as a child. However, I knew tossing $100 towards a calculator was the way out of my league, as well as it did not generally appear to be justified regardless of the measure of useful nature. Does it have anything what it sold for? I guess it's just telling you what it sold. I like to see things with the prices. This is another crazy one. Britney Spears hair. Anyway, it goes on to say, according to the actual eBay site that have compiled a few things that they consider of the weirdest forms of merchandise they've seen come through the site, one being some hair provided through a salon, and it came from the head of Britney Spears. Well, anyway, I'm going to read a little on here. It says the original auction was placed back in 2007, and the hair was initially being auctioned off at $1 million. Heck no. Even if I was rich, I wouldn't buy somebody's hair for $1 million. But that's me. Anyway, Hollywood sign, number 5. The Hollywood sign, along with the item listed above, eBay has made a note to mention that somebody was given the opportunity not to only sell the original Hollywood sign, but was able to make a pretty recognizable sum. The original Hollywood sign was made back in 1923, and the reason the auction was for fund for other projects. Unsurprisingly, the original sign, Hollywood sign, was listed at $300,000 back in 2005 and sold at a reasonable price of $450,000. Another $450,000 thing. Okay, so you could buy this and keep it in your backyard. I don't know. People, I guess you got big property for it. Number 4, New Zealand. What is this all about? Okay. Something I was never informed of is the fact that you can auction off a piece of property or even land on eBay, granted. And it's not always guaranteed of whether it's going to sell or not. For example, somebody attempted to sell New Zealand on eBay for a penny. However, much like the hair of Britney Spears, eBay came to the conclusion that it was against their policy and ended up taking the auction down. According to the list, the auction of New Zealand reached upwards of $3,000 back in 2008. Yeah, I mean, yeah, come on, give me a break. That's like me saying I'll sell you the Brooklyn Bridge, you know. Here's another one. Oh, this is number 3. Okay, this is the one we just talked about, the toilet paper. All right, we've seen that there. Number 2. Oh, gosh. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to read the whole can of fart spray. Oh, brother. You know, let me tell you something. I'm not going to go into it because there are bizarre things that you can see on eBay. I'm not going to get into it, folks, because if you know what I'm talking, be reading between the lines, you know what I'm talking. I'm not going to go there because it's my channel. Is a kid safe channel, if you get my drift, and eBay has some weird stuff on there. If you go to that one there, if you type in there weird items sell on eBay, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I want to share that with you, so let's bump out of here. And here's a new thing. We talked about this once before. I think I talked on one of my other eBay reseller news thing. It says eBay, and this story came out July 24, 2019. The URL is www.bloomberg.com. Again, you don't have to go to the URL. You can just read it here if you like. eBay is planning a new shipping service to challenge rival Amazon. Okay. It goes on to say here. Oh, Devin Winnick made a video. I don't think I'm going to play it, though. Because I don't want to take too much time. eBay Inc. is launching a service to deliver orders more quickly and cheaply. The company's latest effort to be more appealing to shoppers and sellers, as well as compete with Amazon.com Inc. eBay isn't planning to build its own warehouse network like Amazon. Instead, it will use a collective volume of its sellers, about 1.5 million packages a day in the U.S., to negotiate discounts with logistic partners. It is declined to name a warehouse space, packing, and delivery. Well, don't they have something like that for global shipping? If I'm not mistaken, I think it's in Kentucky they have that. If I'm not mistaken. The goal is to let eBay merchants store inventory in warehouses around the U.S. so products can be delivered in 2 or 3 days at competitive rates. eBay plans to roll out this managed delivery service in 2020 and will run it on behalf of the merchants through its own technology platform. Now, there's a video here. I'm not going to play it, folks. I'm just going to scroll down. Here, that's what I'm saying. Again, if you want to play this here, you want to listen to it, you're going to have to go to the website. If you don't, then you could just read it. I'll scroll down here, and you could just stop the video and read it that way if you don't want to go to the website itself. Okay, and that's basically it, guys. Okay, let's close this one out and go to the next one. All right. This one here is, I think we already talked about this one, unlocking something that strengthens. Okay. Well, this one here is talking about, the link in the URL, it's https://finance.yahoo.com. And it goes on to say here, eBay launches multi-user account access and Terapeak pricing in sites to unlock seller productivity, significantly strengthen seller protections. Okay, and this came out July 24, 2019. Again, I'm not going to read the whole thing. You could read it yourself. New and updated tools. I'm just going to read the highlights. It's going to have multi-user account access, Terapeak integration, new seller protections. Now, I clicked this active hyperlink on, and I think this one over here. We're going to go over that in a little bit, okay? New seller protections, managed delivery, eBay open, eBay by the numbers, about eBay. Okay, and you guys could check it out yourself. There's not really much to read here, but I'm not going to read too much into it because, like I said again, I don't want to expand too much on these topics. And I already gave you URL, so I already opened that window up. I'm showing you in a second what it is. Let's go here. Well, I don't want to get to that just yet. I'm going to get to that in a little bit. here's the thing here, beginner's guide to pricing your items on eBay. Now, check this out. This came out July 24th. Let me give you the URL. It's www.business2community.com. Okay? It goes on to say here, a beginner's guide to pricing your items on eBay. It says if you're selling on eBay for the first time, setting up new listings and optimizing, I should say, them for sales can be a daunting task. Product images have to be attractive and stand out. Your description has to speak to the solutions and benefits that matter to your audience. On top of that, your pricing has to be competitive so that your products have a fair chance of selling. Again, I'm not going to read with this here. You can read into more if you would like. Why eBay pricing is hard. You can read more of the story here. Top 5 determining factors in shopping online: speed, difficulty getting to the store, price of an item, shipping rates, availability of items. Okay, you can read the rest of this here. Use eBay's pricing recommendations to start. Okay, they got a little sample here, pricing here. Pretty interesting stuff. Okay, pretty interesting stuff here. Use similar listings as pricing guide for those who are thinking, or you're thinking, or you are a seller on eBay. If you didn't know, that's why I'm sharing it with you guys. That's what that's what my channel is all about, sharing and helping out with you guys, helping out with information. So this is what it's got here, guys. You can check it out for yourself. Select the pricing strategy based on your listing format: auction listings, fixed price listings, best practice for eBay pricing. Right? Don't lowball pricing to undercut the competition. That's true. You can't get so lowball, you ain't gonna make any money, right? Okay. eBay pricing grows with you. So you can read the rest of that and check that out for yourself. I gave you the URL. All right. And the other one, let's see. This is the same one, I think. Oh yeah. This is another one that deals with pricing. Should move this. Let me slide this guy over here. This one over here is from the 2019 Spring Seller Update. See what's new. Price it right. Again, I'm not going to read the whole thing. You guys can read it. Determine your item's value. Price competitively. Set a reserve price. Okay. And again, it's got an active hyperlink. So again, if you're going to check into this here, you're going to have to go to the site itself. Let me give you the URL. It's https://pages.ebay.com, and you can check this story out as well. All right, let's close this out. And here's the other one I was talking about, the seller protections. That came from the story I cut out earlier. Seller protection, okay? Seller protections, we have you back at the eBay Open, right? Seller protections, it says when you deliver your service and promises to create a great buying experience, we will protect you from abusive buyers and behavior and from events outside your control. We provide protection when an item arrives late, that you'd shipped on time, an item is returned after it was opened, used, or damaged, when you offer free returns. You delivered on your service promises, but you received feedback or a defect that was not accurate. A buyer changed their order or demands extras. Okay, you could read more of this here. You got the new protection up here. When you click on that there, or you could just read this again. You don't have to go to it because I already opened it up. These are the new protections. These are the key takeaways. It's only 2 pages. Okay, so you don't have to go to the website or open it up. It's already here if you want to read it. And you got the frequent ask questions here. How does eBay protect me as a seller? And you can read that there. I'm not going to get too much into it. It's only 2 pages. And again, because it's already on the on this video, all you got to do is just scroll, stop the video, and you can read this for yourself. Okay, guys. All right, I'm going to close this window out. So let me bump out of here. Well, this concludes the Let's Talk eBay video. I hope you guys got a takeaway from it. I hope the information was helpful. And if it was, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share. And if you want to be updated as to when I post out new videos, please hit that bell notification icon. My name is Rich Pasini. Until next time, bye-bye now.